Hello YouTube. Yeah, sorry for the wind. I'm outdoors. I haven't put up videos recently. It is not that I'm not working on things. I'm not working on the right things. I have been working on this garage. I have now switched the outer, what are they called? The boards. Maybe they are called sidings. I wish I knew. And it's working great. I only have this part left, halfway done up there. This is still to be done. Let's have a look at the boards I have. And here is what's left of all the boards. There are some narrow boards still there. I really don't have any use for them, but it was nice to make them. Some boards that are sorted out, they will be scrap. All of them are not so good. And here are all the boards I have for the building. It works really nice. I had to buy a thickness planer to get the right thickness, but I really like them. They are just so nice. Unfortunately, this is now made of dead standing trees, or trees that were dead and on the ground. So there are a lot of punky areas, and I will not use that. No matter how I count, I will end up short on the number of boards. So I will need to add boards. So I knew about another dead standing tree, so I took that down a few days ago. And here it is. And if I look and feel at the end here, this will be quality lumber. This will be really good, even if it now has been dead for in fact over a year. And just standing there. And now we finally come to the project. I have the sawmill here in the garage. Yeah, it's a lot of mess here. It's in a transition state here. But I have it here. So I have been working on the controller and all that. But I have used my mini excavator to lift it here, but that is not so nice really. It is just hanging and dangling, and it isn't so nice to run a mini digger on the lawn right now. It damages the lawn. You would think that rubber tracks are innocent, but no, they really tear up the lawn. So I need to find another way, and I am going to expand on the concept of a portable sawmill and put wheels on it. There are already some tiny wheels, but I have bought a kit of wheels here, and there is axle there. So we made it make it portable, and I can tow it up with my garden tractor. Yeah, and here they are. So this thingy here, that is to make it fit nicely on the tube there. Was pretty interesting there to follow the deterioration of the 6mm end mill, wasn't it? The first part there, it cut very nice and with cold and nice chips and so, but in the end I had to give it some coolant, and the workpiece was getting really warm until it finally failed, luckily. Anyway, now there is a difficult decision to make, and that is if the axle should go above the toe or below the toe. But in fact I think this one here sets it, it has to go below the toe. So why did I do all that slotting and working with the hacksaw? And yeah, because I broke the blade on the metal bandsaw, and when I put it back on I managed to destroy this rubber ring here, so it goes around there. So this is the idler wheel, so this is not driving, so that should be alright. So I printed out a new one in TPU, so see if I can get that one on here. It is a stretch, I guess, but maybe we cannot do this on camera, we will see. So it's an idler wheel, so it is not driving in any way, or is it? No, I think this is a driving wheel. Okay, so then okay, but so this is a real test then. This is a driving wheel, I didn't know that. Okay, I'll fix up some things here and then I'll come back. It might work, but I wonder about this blade really. Yeah, you don't know the answer to this one of course, but this one seems old. It is already scorched there. Did I damage it so hard when I put it on, or did I get an old blade? I wonder. Anyways, I think this works, so let's forget about this for a time. Yeah, how ironic. I based this solution on the fact that I had a number of those short threaded rods, but they are too short, so I was out and bought new ones. Yeah, it's a test to see if the new belt wheel or wheel belt works. Yeah, I think it will be alright. So there it is, the first go-kart portable sawmill. Just have to get some chain between the motor and the wheels now, and then we have a go-kart. Anyways, I think it was possible. I would characterize it as possible. It wasn't very easy. I know already now several improvement areas. For example, it would be nice to have the wheels in such a way that I can roll it, but I can still lift it up on the saw bed with the wheels on. Let's take it outdoors. Yeah, where should I hold? Yeah, I think that cap is a steady place to hold it. A little hiccup there. Ah! Oh, oh, stop. I think it is. Now we should have it up there. It should go up there. I need to take out the logs first, and the logs should also go up there, so yeah. I didn't film when I put it back there, but yeah, now it's ready. I can film it when I do one of the logs here. So I have now done 3 logs, and I think I'm ready actually, because I have got some better yield than I was hoping for or planning for, wishing for. I think this should be enough what I have here. So I have gone into a lot of detail here on how many do I need and how many can I do, and I have done half of them and they are here waiting to be painted. So it should be alright with what I have here and here. So that 4th log there, it will not get milled, so I will just keep that. I think I can use that for trimmings around the doors, for example. Better to have them in this shape than in the boards. So I will need to take down the milling machine and put up the boards there and strap them on there for drying. And that is so they don't warp. And while I was sawing and milling here, I kind of got an idea on how to fix this with the go-kart wheels and all that, so it works a bit better. So from there to there. Yeah, that little go-kart there, that will work just fine. Anyways, now I need to stack those boards up there on the sawmill bed, because it is flat and so on. I'm not going to use the sawmill for a little while. So there isn't much to say about this. What you need to know is that the boards you place in the bottom, they are the ones you are going to need first. So yeah. So there it is, 18 of the wide boards, 19 of the a little more narrow. So the boards I have too high moisture level. I can feel that and I can smell it. It smells spruce from it. So they will sit here for some time. We have a very low humidity in the air right now, so I think 2 weeks or 3 perhaps. And I can dry when I come up here on the barn. It's not or a garage, I mean. So I just need to take the sawmill down to the garage again. Here it is back. I just pushed it and pulled it, and I came in with a little bit of frustration there. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing, and that's why there are no videos for the moment. Thank you for watching.